The Venerable Dionysios was born at the end of the 15th century in the village of Slatina in Thessaly. His parents were devout Christians and raised him with the fear of God and love for the church. When he was orphaned as a teenager, he worked for a while as a teacher and calligrapher in his region. His longing for the spiritual life led him to the monastery of the Transfiguration at Meteora. There, he became a disciple of Elder Savas and received the monastic habit. Soon, however, he heard about the hesychastic life of the Athonite monks and secretly departed for Mount Athos. In Caries, he was received into the company of the wise Elder Gabriel. The elder recognized his gifts and sent him to be ordained deacon and priest. Dionysios devoted himself to rigorous asceticism near the monastery of Caracallu for 3 years. He ate only chestnuts and studied the Holy Scripture unceasingly. After a pilgrimage to the Holy Land, he returned and assumed the abbacy of Philotheu Monastery. Some monks, however, conspired against him out of envy, and he was forced to leave. He settled at the Skete of Veria and transformed it into a Cenobitic monastery with Athonite rule. Multitudes of disciples flocked to him to receive spiritual guidance. The saint continued his strict ascetic rule and distributed alms to the poor with boundless love. He taught the people in the surrounding villages during the difficult times of the Turkish occupation. When the people wanted to elect him Metropolitan of Veria, the humble monk refused. The Venerable Dionysios sought a more secluded place and arrived at the foothills of Mount Olympus. There he founded the Monastery of the Holy Trinity in a wondrous valley with majestic trees and abundant water. God bestowed his grace upon him abundantly, and the saint shared it with everyone. He healed the sick, cast out demons, and foresaw the future as a true prophet. When he reached an advanced age, he fell ill during his visit to the monastery on Mount Pelion. He returned to Olympus and gathered his disciples for his final teachings. He exhorted them to preserve the monastic life, brotherly love, obedience, and prayer. He fell asleep in the Lord peacefully on the 23rd of January in the year 1541.